What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? Spiritual Vibration 608 back with another check-in, tapping in with everybody. What is good with it? It is your fairy godmother calling out 144 to the round table. It's time for us to go to the topic of discussion for today. Time for us to hop aboard and get on this train, get to this round table so I can bring forth this message that I have for y'all today. I've already prayed. I've already asked for permission to tap into the energy. Allow me your blessing to tap into your beautiful, divine, gorgeous, and handsome energy. Please allow me to assist your spiritual team, and your spiritual team come on over here and assist me. Those that is appointed to you by the great I am, the Heavenly Father, the Sovereign Supreme Himself, the one who sits on high, the one who is created peace, love, sovereignty, peace, and unity. I ask that they come in their highest form to operate out of love, positivity, and bring forth nothing but the messages that we need, that you need, however it may go for us. Those of the highest light, they all are welcome to come forth. Anything of the darkness is unwelcome. We call you back into the bosom of Hades. That is where you dwell. So with that being said, let's hop on in. So now what's good with it, y'all? I'm sending y'all love, light, peace, and positivity. I'm hoping your day is going good. Happy Sunday. Y'all will probably get this Sunday. I'll probably upload this today. Since I haven't been on. I mean, I had some channel messages, but I haven't did any readings in a couple days because my spiritual team had me to sit down. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we got to sit down and recuperate and regenerate and iron things out and figure things out. So let's tap all off into the energy. Baby, I was getting major past life energy, major past life clearancing. So some of y'all may be awakening, or something in you is activating your past life. Something from your past life you need to heal from before you can move forward. It's something you gotta heal from your past life in order to move forward, to get the baton. You feel what I'm saying? I'm seeing somebody handing over a baton. So in order for you to make the next step, or the next, yeah, to take the next step up, now they showing me somebody going up a step. So in order for you to take the next step up, something in your past life had to be healed. I'm not too for sure what it is for you specifically, but I was picking up counterpart. All right, so this may or may not resonate for everybody. This is gonna resonate for those um who had a past life with somebody. And in this past life, this person could have hurt you real bad. Also heard this person could have got turned against you. Okay, so okay. So the download that I was getting was, you guys were royalty. Um, you are royal, right? You are a king and a queen. You had your own dominion. Um, I'm not gonna put any Hebrew Israelite. I'm not gonna put any Egyptian. I'm not gonna put any titles on it because I can't 100% say. You feel what I'm saying? What lineage y'all come from? Um, I cannot say, but I do know this is like a very long time ago. This is ancient. I'm also picking up like Asiatic, so it could be somewhere in that region. I don't know. I'm not too for sure. I'm seeing lots of people, a whole region. You guys were in rulership. You were in reign. All right, over this rulership. Be quiet. Don't start that. All right, because every time I start channeling and start getting the messages, here comes the negative energy. They want to displace this information so I don't get it out to y'all. Don't, you know what I'm saying? Elaborate on it correctly. But that's my job. That's what I'm here for. That's what I've been called to do. So again, once again, like I said, y'all were in a position of royalty. Okay, especially okay, this could be for divine feminine or divine masculine. Okay, but for surely, I'm about to tap into a divine feminine who was a queen. All right, she was a queen. She was royal. All right, very kind and caring. Um, when you all were in rulership, and you know what? Also, this story reminded me almost similar to Solomon story. All right, in the scriptures, but not quite, but similar. You can kind of like put it in that aspect. Um, this feminine was very kind, loving, respected, honorable, um, willing to help any and every one. Very beautiful. Um, I heard dipped in gold. Okay, so your skin was radiant. You were radiant. All right, you're very beautiful. Um, from the inside and out. You did not. Um, I heard royale. Royale. Okay. Um, you did not take this position of leadership out of proportion. You did not take it out of. You did not abuse this authority. You honored or you respect. I heard this was passed down to you from your forefathers. So you inherited this kingdomship or this queendomship through your lineage. But you also put in work. You helped your community. I'm hearing you also. I'm seeing you helping. Like literally seeing somebody helping carry like sacks of food. All right, sacks of food to the needy or those that's less fortunate. Okay, what I was picking up was something that have to do with you and your masculine in this life. You and your king in this life. Um, you have to heal a specific trauma that you acquired. Okay. This is the only one that I'm picking up on right now. I'm sure there's many things that has happened outside of this life, but I'm only picking up this specific, what I'm about to expound on now. This specific trauma that you acquired is very deep. Okay, so this is how you know if this is gonna resonate with you. This is very deeply rooted. It's deeply embedded with you. You carried this over from your last life into this life. This is an issue that you've been struggling with, you've been dealing with, and it's deep within. It's way deep down up in there. All right. It's real, real deep in there. And it has something to do with fleeing, being a runner, running away from your problems or your situation, not standing up, not facing things head on. All right. Or ignoring things or brushing things off. I heard letting your heart get the best of you. So allowing your love or your heart to kind of push things to the back burner and not sort things out right then and there, or in a matter of, you know what I'm saying, timely manner, not letting it go on too long. I feel like whoever I'm picking up on right now, um, you're very dismissive. Okay, this sounds like me a little bit too, so I must be part of this collective. You're very dismissive. That's something you're working on right now. I feel like that could be a struggle or a battle for some of you all. Some of y'all are like, I'm not finna argue. I'm not finna debate. I'm not finna do this. I'm not finna go this tit for tat for you. I'm just gonna walk away and let it go. All right. You drag that over to this life, but that's something that you have to heal, because what I feel like was, here we go. Okay, so, oh my gosh. So, let's see if they're gonna let me get this out. They don't want me to get this out. The people that I'm about to start exposing, they don't want this to come out. All right, they don't want you to get your healing. You're awakening to this, what you need to heal. This dismissiveness, this being in this runner energy, walking away from things that you need to solve. You need to resolve the issue and just instead of sweeping it under the rug. This has a lot to do with you coming into union with your counterpart. Um, and side note, by the way, I want to send a shout out to my very good friend that clipped these beautiful roses from her garden, her and her dad's garden. They're so beautiful. They smell like now laters. They smell so good. They're actually roses. They don't look like roses. I mean, the yellow ones do because they're tightly closed. So I'll bring them to the front when these fall apart. But I just wanted to say I am so appreciative of these. They know I love flowers. Okay, but anyway, so with that being said, some of y'all. Okay, so what I was seeing was some of y'all about to go through a internal battle. Mom, there's a fire. Boy, there's not no fire. You see this? Let me go calm them down and get them out of my way. Hold on, y'all. All right. When I left off, This little irritating son of mine was yelling fire. All right. Ain't nothing on fire. I got something in the air fryer, but there ain't nothing on fire. So 10-10 on timer. Something by fire could have happened in your past life, or fire is significant. Fire sign, fire magic. You could have got burned. Something could be significant about fire. Or it could be something significant about fire in this present time. But they're trying to stop me from getting out this message so bad. Like, anyway, as I was saying, well, I can't remember exactly where I left off, but some of y'all, because I'm hearing died by fire. Some of y'all could have died by fire. Some of you could have either died by fire, by water. Yeah, fire and water. Some of y'all could work closely with whatever God of the fire is. I don't know. Y'all might be a little bit more educated than me in this, but whatever the fire God is, or whatever that deity or that Orisha or that whatever that is, some of y'all was protected by whatever that God is, or whatever that ancestor or something like that. And the same with water. For my water, some of y'all could have worked closely with a water Orisha or a water goddess. That was your protection in that time, this time frame that you live. That was maybe some of y'all would like whatever your ritual was. I don't know. Whatever your ritual was, whatever your protection was. My goodness. Okay. This must be a very juicy and deep message, because this right here, like, and he's antagonizing and doing stuff on intentionally. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're doing this intentionally. All right, it's finna get him in training. He's gonna be able to get on a laptop. He ain't finna be able to get on do nothing. So he might want to settle down. He the only one. Like, baby, maybe he was part of his past life. I don't know. Okay, even though, and this is a whole another side note. The son that's doing this, my son that's doing this right now, when he was born, when he was a little, like 2 or 3, he used to tap into and tell us about his past life. And he was a king, and I mean, he was a prince in his past life. And he told us all about his kids and this, and that, and the third. So I don't know if this triggering something within him. I'm not too for sure, but he really like showing out and acting out. And he the one that don't really even be, you feel me, doing the most. So I don't know, maybe this triggering something in his spirit. Okay, but back to y'all's situation. So again, y'all used to work with water or fire. And whatever you work with, some of y'all could have died by this, but it was a setup. You were set up. What I was picking up was some of my divine feminine energies. So loving and caring, right? Some of y'all took in, and these people are peasants by spirit, okay? Because they're spiritual leeches. They're peasants by their spirit. All right. We're not talking about outer appearance, even though on the outer they were poor. On the outer, they were the bottom of the barrel. They were, and all that. Okay. But let's take that off and look at the spirit. Their spirit was decayed. All right. I heard declined, regressive. They were very shallow minded. All right. They plot and they planned against the divine feminine, my bad, which was, you were the queen at the specific time. You were a queen, okay? Now, what I was picking up was y'all, okay, divine feminine, this queen and her queen light and her royalty and her reign on her throne, this and that. Y'all, okay, so obviously, like in the beginning when I said y'all was carrying bags, like passing out food or something like that. Some of y'all were attracted to a specific either person or tribe or whatever the case was, and you took, I felt like it was a feminine, It could have been a feminine servant. Y'all took her in as your servant, or you hired her in as help. You know what I'm saying, to help her out of her poverty. This woman studied, y'all. This woman, I heard, was a plant. I heard industry plant. This woman was a plant. She was planted by her family, okay? And some of these people, because they was also showing me some of the people that you had the most rival with or the most tension or stress with, especially growing up, like say for instance a mother figure or a mother. This mother was in your past life, and this mother could have been the mother to this specific woman that you took in when you were in this queendom ship. You took her family in. You hired her. And of course, you helped her family or whatever. Now, this older woman, which could have came in this life as your mother, all right, I'm picking it up strongly. Or this could have been an aunt of this woman. However, they're all connected some kind of way, spiritually. Now, this mother or this aunt, this older woman, primed this younger feminine energy to come in and target you. All right. You were a target. So what they did was they made you feel sorry for them, for her specifically. Oh, feel sorry for her, pity her, take her in. They played the role. Oh, they played it real good. And until you took them in, because they played on your heartstrings. And that's another lesson that y'all had to learn this lifetime too. Stop being so nice to the wrong people. Stop being so open and caring and pure and compassionate to the wrong people. Set your boundaries. That's another lesson that you probably experiencing here, or you probably have already learned here. So you took this person in, you helped this person, you helped feed her family. She was a servant of yours. She worked for you. I feel like for a long time she studied you, she watched you, all your secrets. She went back and told these people. Now these people where she come from, this village or this it's a small, it wasn't very big at all. Whoever her immediate people was in her village was, they were into sorcery, they were into witchcraft. Now I feel like y'all was in some type of spirituality as well too, but it was on the higher end. That's why that water and that fire, my bad, that water and that fire came up. All right, them elements came up because I feel like y'all strongly worked with fire for protection. Maybe it was candle magic, or I don't know, water magic. All right, they studied you. They studied how you practice. They studied your spirituality. They studied everything about you. They got real close to you. All right. Somehow you're masculine. Now this is where your king come in at. You're masculine. These people put some type of sorcery over this masculine energy to be seduced by this feminine peasant. And she seduced him. They got it on. They did the dang thing, and this woman ended up getting pregnant. Okay, she ended up getting pregnant. Now that was the mission. That was the setup, right? That was the whole goal. You go in, you get pregnant. We're gonna remove this divine feminine off her throne and put you there. That way we all can benefit and we all can win. It was a lot of people involved. A lot of people. I'm seeing all kind of different people. And they succeeded. They succeeded. So this individual ended up getting pregnant by your masculine, which really tore y'all apart. It broke y'all down as far as the feminine energy. Could you put that up? Okay. Sitting there spraying out the air freshener, girl, put that back. This really deeply affected y'all, right? It affected y'all. It tore y'all apart, like on the internal level. On the internal, you really were heartbroken. Okay, because I'm also getting how it played out in this life, kinda, is how it happened then. Except for you were royal, like you was in this high authoritative position, you was calling shots, things, you know what I'm saying? Like you and your king. In this life, you might have been with somebody who had the potential to be your counterpart. They did. They had the potential. I feel like It was a wretch. They throw the wretch. Divine did this on purpose. Whoever you got with, the one that turned karmic, this person brought. So your ex, I'm talking to the feminists at this specific time, but if you're a masculine and this happening to you, just flip it, all right? My feminine energies, your ex masculine went out, however he found this person, or this person found him, brought this person into your life. They followed you, okay? From that past life to this life to do the same thing. They tried to destiny swap with you. They tried to take your counterpart. When they probably was successful, they probably took the ex-karmic man. They probably got pregnant by him this life. Like it was a history repeating itself. And they did that. They tried to tear you. You know what I'm saying? They threw so much spell work at you. They did everything to stop you. They threw things at your money. They probably threw things at what you were trying to establish, at how you look. Everything that they did now, they did then. Okay? It's a repeat. It was a repetitive cycle, but you end up breaking the cycle. And that was not your divine masculine. They didn't know. They couldn't tell the original from the carbon copy. They could not decipher this time. All right? They couldn't see everything. They didn't have all the pieces that they thought they had. Or they didn't have everything that they thought they needed, or however the situation was. So in this past life, goodness. Okay, now after she ended up getting pregnant by your masculine, all right, there was people in her ear that was coaching her, right? Which was maybe your mother. Could have been a mother in this life, or an aunt, or a grandmother, or whoever that was related to this woman in that life. They was in her ear, and then it was people in y'all ear too. But the people that was in your ear, they were manipulating you. They were manipulating you. They were telling you, like, first of all, because I heard distraught, so you were already distraught by your king cheating on you and getting the peasant, the helper, the servant pregnant. Okay, you were already distraught. I feel like y'all could have had a kid together. Y'all might only have one, possibly two, but I'm leaning more towards one. You already had a kid, so you already gave him a kid. He went, he did what he did. You had people in your ear. She had people in her ear. So the people that was in your ear was telling you should desert. You know what I'm saying? You should leave. You should do this. You should do that, or however the situation was. And they was telling this other person, who was the peasant that you brought into your kingdom, this is how you do it to get him, and this blah blah blah. So fast forward, somehow, whatever magic or whatever. Hey, calm down. Yeah, he's screaming no, no, no at the top of his lungs. So that's his energy. Whoever this feminine energy that's being exposed right now is being told on, don't want to hear this. Anyway, whatever you used to do to protect you. So let's just say you worked alongside whatever water goddess or whatever water god or whatever water Orisha. All right. That's how you died. You ended up drowning, but it was a setup, or you died by fire. It was a setup. Whatever it was, they set you up. They set you up. They also showed me, they put y'all in a jar back then. They put you in some type of jar back then. And trapped you in a jar in your past life. Now, what the curse was, I don't know. Whatever the curse was, whatever the entrapment was, I don't know. They really didn't. They only give me. I have to try to figure it out and put the pieces together. But they entrapped you and they threw you in a big body of water. All right. Some of y'all could have suffered when you were a little kid. Some of y'all may have had dreams about drowning or being caught on fire. All right. This could have been an ongoing or a recurring dream or nightmare that you've always suffered from. As you elevate more and more and more, it's gonna come to you. Like things are activating, and it's gonna waken up your senses. And you're gonna be like putting 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 together so you can heal this trauma. All right, you have to heal this trauma in order to go to the next step. When they did this, they were successful. They destiny swapped you. They took your destiny. They was mimicking you. They copycat you. This feminine energy. And then she brought all her people in. You feel what I'm saying? And they destroyed your kingdom. They destroyed your name. Whatever your name was at the time. They ruined this masculine energy. Because what I picked up with this masculine was he became a drunk. Like, I don't know if he got intertwined into some type of sorcery, or if I feel like they was putting sorcery over him. I feel like they was putting things in his food. They turned him out. Like, they put like a succubus. Be quiet. Please. Please, little cute babies, be quiet. They put some type of succubus spirit over him. And yeah, he turned into some type of drunk and just fell off. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, he just fell from glory. Where's my cars at? Man, they tried to do it again in this life. Okay, they tried doing this again. But little did they know, in this life, everything was guided around you and your awakening. All right, everything was guided around you and your awakening, so you can awaken to who you are, Queen of Pentacles. Oh yeah, we got to back this up, this thing, because it's all the way out. Yeah, you had to awaken. Everything had to awaken for you. All right. I feel like you're gonna heal from this, of course, in due time. Especially when you get the answers, like when it start coming to you, when things start making a lot more sense, or like pieces by pieces, however it come in meditation and dreams, or whatever the case is, this is going to help you heal. Oh my gosh. Put that back. Yeah. This hidden information, I feel like it's finna be shown to you. All right. You finna start getting dreams. Like I said, visions, or however it's going to activate through readings, or through, you're going to read something and it's going to click. Something is going to stand out. There's pieces that's being put together so you can heal something that's deeply rooted. So, yeah, they came in between you and your counterpart, you and your king. She wanted your place at the table. She wanted your seat. She took it. She thought she was going to come and take it this life, but the divine had a different mission. Look, Emperor at the bottom. She's like, oh, I'll do it again. I'll just come in and do it again. I'll just steal her man. I'll just rain on her parade. I'll prance around. And they're very lust. I'm picking up a lot of lust. Lots and lots of lust and succubus energy. So she got who she bargained for. She got who she bargained for, which was your karmic. This was a karmic person. This was a person who came into your life. Hold on. Yeah, I feel like y'all get a new opportunity. Because again, where you come from, you're not normal. You came here to pave the way for others. Whether you're royal or whether you're not royal. You come here on a mission to serve the Most High God, whether in this life, the last life, the life before that, the life after this one, if you have another one. You have come here to raise the vibration in this realm. And these people, I heard draconian individuals, they have given their life up to the serpent, or this is where they come from. They come from a different type of species. They're not cut from the same cloth. Look, they don't want this cycle to close out at all. They don't want to let you go. They don't want to let the idea go that this is not going to be a success for them this lifetime. They don't want to let this go. They know they've lost. They know you standing in your glory. You're being seen as this radiant queen or king that you are. You're coming into royalty. Look at this person. They look like they are royal, right? Okay. You still remaining dedicated, strong. You held your end of the bargain, I'll say. Okay? Whatever bargain that you did, whatever contract you signed before you came down here, you held your end up. That's why you're being blessed and you're being protected. Didn't I say y'all was helping people in the community? Y'all was helping people. You still to this day help people. All right? You give back. You help even those that hate you. They have lost. I heard dire consequences. Yeah, they about to see you shine. And so whoever this mother figure is as well that you chose. Oh, I just heard you pick this person as your mother or your grandmother or whoever, a part of your family, so they can see you come back to your throne, sit on your throne, be this star that you are, be this powerful individual that you are, because this person, whoever this person was, has given me, they tried to beat you down a lot. They tried to make you feel less than you are, worth. They put a lot of false information in your head as a kid. Whoever this energy was, this person is connected to this past life. This person might have always told you, "Oh, you're ugly," or what could have said? They could have said that you're not gonna be anything. Nobody like you, or whatever nasty, disgusting things that they could have said to you as a child out of hate and jealousy. I heard out of jealousy, pure jealousy. They hated your beauty. Okay. Look. They're very remorseful and sad that they cannot stop you in this life. They get to watch you elevate and move on. You're in your chariot. All right? You're in your chariot. You're moving on and you're moving forward. All your goals, you are achieving them. They get to watch you achieve this. They want to hold on to the past life, is what I'm getting. They want to hold on to the fact when they defeated you. They're holding on to when they defeated you. And they want to hold on to the fact of why they can't defeat you this life. Why isn't it working in this life? Why can't that stop you from being in this emperor energy in this life? All right? This queen or this king energy in this life. Why were they unsuccessful with allowing you from healing? They tried everything to stop you from healing and seeing the truth. Why did it not pan out? Why are the options opening up for you? Why are you rushing into a new beginning? Why are you taking action towards being successful after all the strife that they caused in your life, in both lives? I'm just picking up the last life and this life, okay? I don't know about any other life. All the strife that they caused, why didn't it stop you? Why were you still hoping for a better outcome? Okay? Why they couldn't end you? Because they tried killing you this life too. Let's just keep it all the way, honey. How did you persevere? Why do you get to walk away unscathed? All right? Yeah, they work so hard. They're like, why come it's not working this life? Because the truth is coming out. That's why. Because they can no longer hide the truth. Period, point blank. The Hierophant is here. They can no longer keep this a secret. All right? The Most High God is spelling out this truth. This truth is being dispelled and dispersed, and he's handing it out freely to all of his children that deserve to get a second chance at life. Those that got their lives taken away from them drastically, and the second life that you live, or I don't know if this is your second life, but the last life before this one. Okay? They try stopping you and stopping your mission. What's the chariot? And they all try covering it up. Because you were somebody of status, like I said. You were You're a king. You're a queen. All right. They tried covering this up. It's time for them to be exposed. Everybody that was involved, everybody that was involved in this life. So let's just say they drowned you. So let's just say this older woman told you, you know, you should really leave that king. He's no good for you. He's sleeping around with her and her and her and her and this and that. And you might have, you feel me, took that person's advice and say, you know what, I should do that, or whatever the case is. And let's just say they had a boat or ship or some kind of vehicle by water to take you to a new land. Maybe they lied and said, we got a better place for you to go to, or whatever the case was. And you did that. Some of them could have pushed you overboard, or I don't know exactly what happened, but you drowned and they didn't save you at all. Some of them watched you drown. So I feel like some of y'all could have got pushed overboard. Damn, I'm literally seeing people looking over, like me. I'm seeing men looking over the deck of the boat in horror. Wow. And that's why some of these people, ooh, okay. And that's why some of these people were born. Look how she's standing in some water. Okay, you see the water down there at her feet? You see she's trapped? Um, some of these people were born with some type of mental issues because of this. They have carried that turmoil over into this life. Look at this. The high priestess is here at the bottom. This hidden knowledge, this hidden information that needs to come forward. Truth needs to be told and exposed. Some of these people, when they decided to follow you in this life, they carried this burden with them. And they're about to wake up to this too. Yeah, they carried this, they brought this they brought this fear over here to this life. Even though they might not have consciously known, subconsciously the spirit knew. And these people might have taken medicine. They might have had some kind of behavior disorder, mental disorder, bipolarism, depression, anxiety. They still deal with that today, whether they acknowledge it or not. I feel like it's getting worse. Wow. Yeah, they suffer from mental health, whether you know it or not. What's this Chariot? Look, the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. They did all this and they still missed an opportunity. They missed the opportunity with you. They missed the opportunity to get whatever pinnacles that they was searching for. They sold for. I feel like, especially those, they keep showing me these people on this boat looking over. They showing me like men. I'm seeing up to 3 men that's looking over down at y'all, like as you're drowning. These men sold their soul, or they sold, you know what I'm saying? They came into some type of alliance with whoever these females was. These Jezebelian spirits, these succubus spirits. For a little bit of nothing that I don't feel like they got what they bargained for. They regret it. I'm hearing in regret. They was in regret for doing this to you. Because you probably, what I'm picking up is, when they got what they wanted, they destroyed your kingdom, your lineage, your legacy. They destroyed this. They stole, they took, they didn't give back to the people like you. They weren't taking care of nobody, so they regretted. These men regretted making this decision, because they could have been like lost their job. They could have lost whatever it was that they was working, whatever they was getting when they worked for you when you were alive at that time. They lost that. These women, whoever this coven was, whatever this little village of people was, they stripped everybody from receiving whatever they was receiving. And they regretted it in the end. And then they brought it over to this life, and they are suffering mental health issues. Yeah, they misused it. They misused this power, and they thought they was gonna come take that away from you this life. They like, oh yeah, we gonna do this again. No, No, you're not. You're not. You have taken back your crown and your sword. What is this, Seven of Pentacles? Yeah, you're waking up to who you are. Look. Yeah, no. They're not getting anything. These people are facing towers. They're facing major towers for being sneaky and deceptive, for doing this to you. They gotta suffer this life. Like this, some of these is their last life. They don't get the do over. They don't get to come back and try to make it up or none of that, because I feel like this is some of y'all last life. You're moving on to ecstasy. You're moving on to paradise when you leave up out of here. I can't say the same for them. I don't know what the Most High God gonna do with them, but it's not nice at all, because they came back into this life trying to do it again. I heard, and I do it again. Dot, dot, dot. Do it again. Yeah, so they thought that was going to be successful. They tried it again until the Most High God stepped in and said, no, not this one. Not this one. And try to stop your counterpart from coming in till you marrying you. Oh, okay. That's why. So remember, if y'all watch, I don't know if it was a read or if it was a channel message, when I said that y'all are, when your person come in, they're going to be treating you like royalty. Because this person was in regret. So they got to heal from this too. Whoever your king was, your king, which is your divine masculine, has to heal from this betrayal as well. He betrayed y'all too. I mean, even though I feel like he was under some type of sorcery as well too. Y'all both was under sorcery. I heard strong delusion. They tried to stop him from coming into this life. Because remember, they came and got involved with your ex karmic. They tried to stop him from coming in, bringing you a love offer of marriage, a stable foundation, happiness, giving you everything that I heard, gifting you everything. So that's why this person is going to come in treating you like royalty. They're going to treat you like the queen or that you are, because they feel bad for how it went down. Okay. Yeah, they feel bad about this. Look, they got to heal from it too. This is coming out over the Four of Pentacles. They holding on to it too. So this is something that this person got to heal too before y'all come back into union. Or maybe they have healed from this and they need you to heal from it in order for this situation to move forward. Yeah, some of y'all like, I just don't know. You did me wrong. You did me dirty. You feel me? You feel away. You're going to overcome it. You're going to overcome this. I feel like when this person come in, they're going to, because I'm hearing you lost your confidence. Like as when this how all was unfolding, as it was playing out, this really took a blow to your confidence. So some of y'all could be dealing with confidence, self-confidence in this life. Oh, okay. Now it makes sense why your mother or whoever is around you play on your freaking confidence. That was a very deep wound that you need to heal. That's exactly why they want you to make you feel like, oh, you ugly, you this, your hair, your clothes, your eye, your nose is this way, your ears, or whatever the situation was. They kept picking and poking and picking and poking at this womb, but now the womb is about to heal itself up. They'll have nothing else to poke at. This person, whoever your counterpart is, because you came out at the head. The Queen of Pentacles came out the head, and the King of Pentacles is here at the end of this. This person is gonna come in and blow your head up. Like they're gonna really blow your head up. And when I say blow your head up, I mean as far as like your confidence, your ego. Even though it's not like an ego as like worldly ego, but this person is gonna always compliment you. This person is gonna always wine and dine you. Like they're trying to make up for the time I heard that was cut short, that was taken away from y'all. Whoever this sneaky individual is, this woman, these women, they looking back at this King of Pentacles. They looking at this whole dynamic like, if we could hold him back, if we could have just held him back, mm, 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 mm. Yeah, y'all got the wrong one. Y'all did held you did held back the masculine, but it wasn't the true counterpart. It wasn't the counterpart that you were seeking out for. What's the final message? Let me get a final. Yeah, look, that they mad that they have to let this go. Like this, it's over with. No more contending, no more opposing, no more stopping anything, trying to battle you, any of that. They're stuck in whatever they created. They have to suffer the consequences of their actions. They have to receive these challenges and these towers that's coming towards them. There's no growth. I heard no room for stability, no room for anything, no room for improvements. Mm. I heard all the masks are falling off. All the masks are falling off. All the masks are falling off. Mm. Yeah, they get to watch you elevate. They're gonna watch you. They're gonna be able to watch you, baby. They finna watch you, this person, knight in shining armor, come in and take care of you how he's supposed to. How he was supposed to do when he got duped. Before he got duped, they've been trying to slow him down from coming towards you. They've been trying to energetically slow it down, but I feel like they're being removed by Archangel Michael. They are being removed out the way. They're being removed. Oh no, maybe by the Most High God himself. But look, I see the Knight of Swords. This is Archangel Michael moving them out of your way. Like, let's go to war. You ready? Come on. The Most High God is here. He has put his foot down as well. Mm. Yeah, these people are bound and trapped to all the tactics, the antics that they have laid before you. Everything that they wanted to make you fall and crumble. That's what's happening to them. And they've created the mess. They got to live in this. Yeah, it ain't going to be fun, baby. It's not. So, oh well, it is what it is. That is your channel / half of a reading. Okay? Because the channeled messages have been channeling, and you are very protected, and this union is protected. You are the master magician. Some of y'all is manifesting a house, a big one. All right. You have manifested this protection. Some of y'all have manifested this truth. Some of y'all have been asking, like, what happened in my past life? What's going on? Like, what happened to me? Or you've manifested this truth. All right. I might not have all 100% of all your truth because this is general, but there's bits and pieces you're going to be able to walk away and take from this. And you're going to slowly start putting your own puzzle pieces together, solving the case of what has happened in your second life and why these people came here to attack you in this life. All right. So that's been a message. I love you all. Y'all made it out. They tried to take you out this life, but they wasn't getting another opportunity to. They did it last time. They wasn't gonna get another opportunity to take y'all out. You've had your turn to be taken out. That's out. Now it's time to rise and it's time to reign, and you about to take your rightful place on your throne, as you should, and you finna live your life to the fullest. A very long, productive, successful, happy life. All right. So I love y'all. That has been the topic of discussion. I will see y'all in the next video. Soon. Spirit has been having me take a little break, a little fallback. So I'm gonna fall back, but I will be back with a message soon whenever I am prompt to. Again, I love y'all. That is what has happened, what has taken place. See y'all again. We are at our destination again. I love y'all to the Edens and beyond. Peace.